Hello, beautiful people. Here we are again for another episode of our Entrepre-noir Series. Thank you again for supporting us. Thank you again for coming back. I am now awaiting my special guest for today. So bear with me while we wait on our special guest to join us. Hope everyone is doing well and coping as best as they can. Yes, that's all we can do. Yes, so as for those that are not aware, our series are basically just having a chit chat with small business owners, whether they've just started or whether they've seasoned, and, asking them the different ins, ups, and downs, and in between of having a small business, as well as the triumphs through Pandemic Rona. So it has been quite interesting. It has been quite inspiring having those interviews with those different entrepreneurs. So the purpose for these interviews is to enlighten, encourage, inspire, and motivate others who may be on the same path, who may be wanting to take the leap and start their own business, or for those that have existing businesses and are going through a little rough patch. Yes, my guest is here. Yes, our guest is here. Welcome, Miss Tanzania, to our Entrepreneur Series. So happy to have you. Good evening. How are you doing?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm great. I'm so happy you are here. You took some time off to share a little bit of your life with us. So I'm so grateful. So tell the people, let the masses know who you are, your name, and a little background about yourself.
Well, I am Tanzania Mathurin. I am from the town of Sufre,
Yes.
but over the past 10 years, I have lived in the north, worked US based with over 10 years of experience in marketing and sales.
Wow. Awesome. Big up to Sufre Pasi. Yes. So Tanzania, we have international viewers as well. So I want to let them know that Miss Tanzania is from the same small paradise country as myself, St. Lucia. And Sufre is located to the south of the country, right, people? So just so we're on the same page and we're transparent. So yes, Tanzania, tell us about your business. A little bit about your business. What is your special business that you do?
Well, I believe there's a saying that goes, there's jack of all trades. So I
Yes.
would consider myself a Jenny of all trades.
Jenny. Yes. I like that. So
Uh,
we need to zone in on one of those businesses, just so you know.
Definitely. So the key aspect of my venture is T&D marketing and sales management.
All right.
What we do, we partner on with companies who already have established marketing firms, or whether they're looking for it freelance, we go in with your company or we come in as T&D. So it depends on whatever they need us for. We
Right.
provide strategies and
Yes.
we also
Yes.
execute them on our own, and we adapt to each client. So there's no two companies who are the same, and there's no
Right.
two strategies that are the same with us.
Yes.
We're
Yes.
versatile
Awesome.
and we think beyond. So we
Beyond.
come in to go beyond your expectations with everything we do.
Right. Interesting. So I would like to consider you guys the marketing gurus, right, Tanzania? The marketing gurus.
Definitely.
And let me tell you, Tanzania, that without a good marketing strategy, your business is not going to go very far. You know that. You can have everything
Definitely.
set up, the product is great, your personality is good, you have your communication skills, you have your interpersonal relationship skills. But guess what? If you cannot sell your product to the people, they're not going to come. So marketing plays a
Definitely.
key role in each business. So, Tanzania, tell us a little bit about what was the inspiration for you to branch out into marketing, or was it something that was always in your path? Did you have another career sort of like before? Give us a little background how you ended up in T&D marketing.
And that's a very interesting question, and I'm glad you asked. The thing is, opportunity is oftentimes disguised as hard work.
Right, right.
So we started initially as sales reps in different agencies, my husband and I.
Uh-huh.
And whilst going through those agencies, I was also exposed to the marketing aspect where it's tied in with sales because regardless of having a great product, if you can't sell it, no one
Let
would
me
buy
tell
it.
you. No
And
doubt.
at times it could be one of the worst products, and I wouldn't
Yes.
lie, but it's how you present it,
Right, right,
giving that
right.
product value.
So,
And from there, I worked with a few companies on my way up.
right.
And when I decided that I would go freelance last year, COVID happened just
Oh,
before
don't go too far,
launching.
Tanzania. I have questions about COVID. Don't go too far. Don't go too far. Just yeah,
Okay,
just a little bit. Yeah,
so
we have questions for that.
I got inspired when I got the opportunity to become a corporate account manager in telecoms.
Right, right, right.
I not only had to be a student of the game, but it had to be marketed in such a way, not just by the company, but by selling myself with the product, allowing you to rely on me and knowing I would execute all the way. And
Okay.
that gave me a desire to not just do the marketing aspect, but to also have the sales part done on
Right.
a individual basis and not
Yes,
with the
yes.
firm, but for myself.
Right, 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 right. So if I understand clearly, because I'm big on transparencies, right, Tanzania, without
Yep,
going too deep, into information you may not want to reveal, or I want to be on the same page with you. So
yep,
from what I'm understanding, you was already in the marketing and sales. You worked for a company and you learned as much as you could, and then you transition into freelance work. Am I correct?
yes.
All right, good, good, good. Sounds great. So I want you to tell me, Tanzania,
Mhm.
what were your challenges when you started freelancing? Not when you was working with the company. When you decided this is something you can do, make your own hours and work it on your own time.
I would say my biggest challenge was the timing because I believe there's a time for everything.
Right,
And
right.
in most cases, the owner's perspective on launching the product could have been that he used a strategy prior, which might have already stained.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say then we would have to come in and refamiliarize or rebrand in
Yes,
such a way to show that there is this form of gratitude
right.
and there's opportunity
Yes,
if
yes, yes,
you
yes, yes,
come
yes.
back,
To come back.
you'll
Right,
get a
right,
better
right.
experience. So that was, I would say, one of the biggest challenges for me, especially on the aspect of rebranding. But
Right.
with every to each his own,
Yes,
and
yes, yes,
I
yes.
am grateful that with patience and perseverance, you definitely could accomplish anything.
Wise words, Stanzi, wise words. That's awesome. That's awesome. So here we are to the next big question, Tanzi. The
Go ahead.
challenges you mentioned, yes, I can totally relate to it, and some others may as well. But how are those challenges differ from challenges from Pandemic Rona? Where were you at, in that freelance business when Rona hit last year? When the realization hit that, this is like a worldwide situation happening and it's going to affect lives, and it has. Walk us through that.
So it's a very sensitive topic because during that time, we just found out we were expecting.
Oh
a newborn
wow!
baby,
Oh my God!
in the center of launching a new company.
Yes. Oh my God, that's double whammy. Tansy, that's double whammy. Woo, woo, woo.
And at that same time, I was doing courses
Yes.
to specialize in the field of digital marketing.
Right, 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 right.
So I had three major circumstances dealing with at the
Yes,
same
yes.
time.
At the same time.
So while those companies were just coming on board and we're now building relationships on what's next,
Right, right, right.
it did come in like a thief in the dark because no
Yes.
one expected that they would have to literally shut down. And it didn't happen on a regional aspect, it was global. So we had manufacturers, shipping delays,
Right, right.
and a lot of setbacks. And now the customers who would then have to pay are now wondering, should I have to spend? Because that is the key role, which
Yes,
is the external customers.
yes, 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 yes.
And then you have the internal customers who are then the staff who are then affected too because you're closed indirectly, affecting the entire business. So where
Right.
you're seeing room to expand, you might want to hold off. And
Yes,
that's what happened.
yes.
Everyone made that quick decision that they need to stop.
Mm-hmm,
But
mm-hmm.
with faith, by the time you heard March 20th, I was completely out of work. I
Wow.
had no clients, nothing at all. I had no business. It was tough because I had just recovered from a year of severe migraines
Yes, yes, yes.
and bankruptcy.
Mm-hmm.
And this was the time where everything was just opening up, only to have such a major setback. But God made a way.
That's
I had
right.
new
Tell
partners
us,
and
Tansy.
networking. There
Yes,
was a
yes,
light. People started calling,
yes,
telling me in June, from March to June, with just dead, no calls, nothing. Everyone was quiet. Calls
yes,
started coming
yes.
in because the places were reopening.
Right, right,
People,
right,
the
right,
demand,
right.
there was a demand.
Yes,
People
yes,
were
yes,
just
yes,
stuck
yes, yes, yes.
inside. So that created opportunity for me to go back out there in the field
Yes, yes.
at the same time being at school and pregnant.
For woman,
And
you did it.
I did a bunch of bookings for the hotels, helping them on that aspect, trying to see how they could get in the local clients because now it's no longer the tourists who were coming in. I then had to assist a few spas where they needed to reach out to customers that didn't know that it is a way of life. And with
Right.
all the stress of being indoors, no one was accustomed to being at home 24/7 with their children. I'm
Yeah,
going to tell you that is a serious thing. So
yeah.
there was a demand that parents needed to go out there
Right,
to
right,
get
right, right.
some free time.
Yes,
And the best places were the ones who were coming to me.
yes,
And
yes.
although it's not at its peak,
Right.
but I prefer a slow start than a slow ending.
So true, so true, so true. Wow, wow, wow. I am so inspired by what you just told me, Tansy, and I'm sure others listening. I am so inspired.
Yep.
Because another reason, well, I should say, when I'm finished with the questions, I will tell people about the main purpose for the interview series. But what you just said is so moving, right, Tansy? Because what
Yep.
people don't realize, in the darkest time, Tansy, you can still survive. In the darkest time,
Definitely.
you can still flourish. People have to learn to understand that. Doesn't mean when you lose a job or when the place shut down, that's the end. People believe it's the end and they're not motivated to push through. You know, look at what you did. Let's just like you, I like how you explained it. March, quiet, dead zone. And then June, people started calling. But it also says something about your personality, Tansy, because it all comes back to the individual and the mindset. because
Yes.
at the time that everything had shut down, you had other things happening in your life, life-changing moments, expecting a baby, you understand? And then you're thinking about your income. You could have totally shut down. You know what I'm saying? But you didn't.
Yep.
You pushed through. You know, you persevered, and that's a big deal. That's a big deal. A lot of people are not able to do that. So, you
Yep.
know, like I say, these series is to motivate, inspire, and encourage people, no matter what stage you are. Whether you are at the
Definitely.
point where you're thinking about starting a business, just do it. Take the leap. Whether you're at a stage where you have an existing business and you're going for a rough patch, keep pushing. Yeah? So, yes,
Definitely.
Tansy. So, I have my other question, which is I just started a business last year. When
Mhm.
Raven Rona started, Tansy, like a crazy person, like a crazy person, Tansy, I started a business. Yeah? Most people would say, oh my
Yes.
God, that girl is off her rockers, right, Tansy? But what happened it
Definitely.
was, what happened it was, I last year, probably January, I was just like, you know, they have times you put things on a to-do list. You know, you want to accomplish these things in 6 months to a year. I've always had
Mhm.
this list, you know, very organized, and that's what I want to do. I have these things on the list. But I noticed over the years, there are some things lingering on the list, Tanzi. You know, some way,
So
somehow I
true.
can get to it. Or if I do get to it, you know, it's not the outcome I desire, or it's still undone. It hasn't reached its flourished stage. So I said, 2020, not me. I starting off different, Tanzi. So I said to myself, you know, I'm going to get myself a life coach, right? I'm going to get myself a
Yes.
life coach. I did my research about these coaches, and you know what? I said, I'm going to get myself a life coach. I did that, Tanzi, and it was a life-changing moment. After having group sessions for probably a month with a life coach, trying to help me figure out these plans, trying to help me, you know, um, put these plans into live out my dreams, my aspirations, my goals. You understand? Um,
Mhm.
Life coach chose me. During the process, Tansy, I realized that the skills and the tools that they were telling me, I already have it. You know, going for the exercises, going for the projects, it was like a no-brainer for me. And the coach was like, but you can do this. So guess what? After my sessions, I decided I'm going to invest and be a life coach. That's how it happened, Tansy. It's an unbelievable story. People was like, really? I was like, yeah, it was nowhere on the list. You remember the to-do list? It was nowhere.
Yes.
So I started my life coach business right around May, June. You know, the name of the company is Dig Deep Self Discovery Coaching, and my specialty for life coaching is self discovery. So I'm out here trying to educate the people, educate and inform, because, like you, as myself, we're from the Caribbean, and
Yep.
sometimes we misinterpret what things are. You know, so I want to bring awareness to the people that a life coach is not a therapist. A life coach is not a counselor. A life coach is basically somebody who guides you along the way to ignite and identify, you know, your skills and your talents. You know, it's like your
Definitely.
cheerleader, you know, you have it. I am going to remind you of what you have. I'm going to help you with some tools to live your dream. And that's basically it. So a lot of people shy
And
away
your
from
role is
that.
vital too.
Yes,
Your role is needed.
yeah, a lot of people shy away from life coaches because I think they don't really understand what it is. It's not a fixer upper. You know, it's not like I'm going to try to say, oh no, you can't do this. This is not good for you. This is not right fit. No. So this is me, Tansy, trying to do it out here. So you, as a seasoned marketing guru, Tansy, my last question is for you. My last question is, have after hearing my story, I started a business in a pandemic. What it would be your advice or guidelines to me and other people that are thinking of starting, because the pandemic is still heavy, no chill yet. You know,
Yes.
what can you advise and guide me, or things from your experience? What are the do's, what are the don'ts, you know, the mindset, you know, any little thing you can give me, a takeaway.
Not
Yeah.
a problem.
Mm-hmm.
So, what I would advise you to do is
Mm-hmm.
to just do some research because people are not well educated on the aspect of what a life coach is. it is needed in a time like today because despite the pandemic, there are lots of demands. You just need to find your niche. And
Yes.
once you get it, execute.
Execute.
I did lecture a few years ago, a
Yes.
group of under 30s on an idea to a business.
Right.
So again, it's all about strategic planning and guidance. And don't be shy to hearing foolish advice because sometimes they come with the best ideas and you might believe that's what you want to do. So please keep an open mind, especially today, because you might be surprised in what you don't want to hear is what lies there for you.
Yes, 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 yes. Wise words. I really appreciate it, Tansy, and I'm going to use it, Tansy. I really appreciate it. The purpose of my series, Tansy, for those who don't know about it, I'm here to tell you. I recently started Entrepre-noir Series, Tansy, because I felt like there was a need for the people out there to know what an entrepreneur goes through. Tansy, you understand?
Yeah.
A lot of people sometimes they see you and they don't know your struggle, Tansy. You understand? So I said, what can I do, to just bring awareness to the people, let people know. I said, I have to go directly to the source, Tansy. I have to go directly to the source. Speak to entrepreneurs, allow them to give me a bird's eye view of their life by not being too intrusive. You understand? And so this is the purpose of these series, to speak to entrepreneurs, for the entrepreneurs to tell you their backstory, where they come from, how their passion found them, or they found their passion, however order it comes. You understand? And how
Yep.
you are maneuvering on a day-to-day basis with your business, whether it rise, whether it fall, whether you're going through transition, and as well as I also during these conversations want to highlight that it's a pandemic. Tansy, we know it's a
Yes, it
pandemic.
is.
People have lost their lives. It's a sad time for a lot of people. People are going through anxiety. People are going through, so many different issues that nobody knows about. This is the
Mhm.
time we have to have these kind of conversations, letting people know, something you might be going through. There's somebody else out there that is experiencing the same thing. You have a shoulder to
Yeah.
lean on. There's a community. You understand? So this is my purpose for these series, Tansy. And so far, I have met some amazing people like yourself.
Thank you.
Just want to let the people know, the subscribers, the viewers, if you're here for the first time, I do not know Tansy. This is the first time I'm speaking with her. I got a referral. I put it out there. I'm looking for entrepreneurs. I didn't have no set, this is what I want, whatever, just entrepreneurs. Starting, you just start a week ago, you just start a month ago, or you're there for 10 years, whichever. If you're
Definitely.
open and you want to align your business with these series, I'm up for it, Tansy. And I want people also to know that I'm global. I'm not just highlighting people from my country. I'm trying to get all different countries, Caribbean,
Yes.
US, whoever is available and have the time. Yes, I'm all about the information and the awareness. So here we are, Tansy. We've literally come to the end of our very interesting conversation, Tansy. Yes.
Yeah.
I want
Mhm.
to thank you so much, Tansy, because I know your schedule is a very busy, hectic, and with a newborn. Congratulations
Yeah.
again on that, and your
Thank
newborn
you.
full of joy. Yeah. And, for taking the time out and also for you to align yourself and your business with this interview series. You understand? I'm hoping that there's awareness. People that knew about you, they know a little bit more. People that didn't know about you now know exactly what Tansy's doing and how
Yeah.
she can assist you with your different businesses. Yeah. So, in closing, Tansy, I don't know if you want to give any closing comments, after our interview, what you want to share with people, their parting words. Their parting
Well,
words.
I would just like to thank you for the opportunity. I really enjoyed this series. I encourage anyone else who is out there who actually does want to raise awareness
Yes,
to
yes,
contact you.
yes.
I appreciate the recommendation.
Yes, 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 yes.
And I would say to everyone, you just never know what's out there.
You never
You never
know.
know. So
Yes,
don't ever tell yourself or limit yourself and your thinking to what you see. There's a lot in taking risk.
There's a
And
lot.
when you reap those rewards, you will wonder why today you was doubting yourself. You'll wonder why.
Exactly.
Because when
Exactly.
you get there, trust me, when the girl said, I've lived the rich life and I've lived the poor life, and
Right.
the rich life is better, she didn't lie. Money gives you access.
Yes.
So
Yes.
don't limit yourself to what you see. Go beyond. It's there
Exactly.
for you and for me.
Yes. Yes. I love it, Tansy. Your vibe is lit, lit, Tansy. I love it. I love it. So yes, people
And
of
y'all can
Tansy has
contact
the
me.
parting words. Yes, this was
You
so
can
enjoyable
contact me
for me, Tansy, getting to know
anytime.
a little bit about your life. Hopefully later on we can probably do a collab or we can just do an update or something. I would love to speak with you some more, and I may even need your marketing services because remember I told you I just started off, so I don't have no staff and all that, so
Not
I
a
still need
problem.
help.
And
This is
I work on a one-on-one basis with
right,
sole proprietors into company and firms. So
right.
whatever they need me for and whatever time frame, part-time, full-time, I'm there because I make the schedule happen.
Yes, yes, yes. So I may
All
need your
right?
services. So I will be contacting you. So for now, Tanzi, I want you to let the people know, sort of like a summary of the services that you offer, the people that you are marketing towards, or your niche, sort of like who can get
Yep.
services from you, and also give them a way to contact you. I don't know if you want to share with them if you have social media handles or just a way, because after somebody view this video, Tanzi, my expectations is that they're going to reach out to you. They're going to reach out to you after they hear what you're
Yeah.
offering, whatever, they're going to reach out to you. And then they may reach out to me as well to find out more about the life coach services. So let them know how they can reach you, Tansy.
So our services include marketing and sales management.
Right,
So we do strategies, we do analytics, we do the digital aspect with the social media, the website
right,
building, we do
right.
print, we do graphic designs. So we take you for any aspect that you need, whether it's to sell yourself. We have even also offered persons who do job seeking or proposal writing in their own business. We also have executed strategic and specific
Tailored, tailored.
documentation to sell yourself. So
Right.
whatever it is, we don't limit the aspect of sales because no matter what business you're in or what field you're in, you do need sales.
You do need
So
sales.
we start from the smallest bakery up to the largest corporate company or franchise, whoever needs the service, whether you're a speculator, whether you're a gas station owner, whatever field you're in, a painter, contractor, blue collar, white collar, I am at your beck and call.
Awesome, awesome. So what is the name of the business, Tansy? Like,
It's T&D,
TND.
marketing and sales
Uh-huh.
management. Everything is being launched by Monday because we just had the registration officially done post Corona.
Oh my God, awesome. So if somebody wants to contact you tomorrow, Tansy, how can they reach you?
They
Via
could call
email?
me directly
Okay,
via email at
give me your email. Because the information
Tansy
you give,
Mafre. It's my
say,
name. They would get me personally. Tansy Mafre at
mm-hmm,
gmail.com. And that's
mm-hmm,
TANZYMATHURIN
mm-hmm.
at gmail.com. Um, to contact me directly, you could call or WhatsApp, whichever you prefer. It's plus 1758
Right.
460 3965.
603965.
That's 460 3965.
Right, 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 right. Awesome. Good stuff, Tansy. And for the viewers as well, all the information, the contact information Tansy gave, for those who miss it, or sometimes they join the live, they're looking at the video, halfway through. I'm going to link all that information in the description so you can reach Tansy if you want some further information as well as the services that she offers. Yes, so for those who may be interested in life coach services, you can reach me. You can go on the website. The website is www.digdeepcoachtc.com. The name of the business is Dig Deep Self Discovery Coaching, and yeah. So I am here for you guys. Tansy is here for you guys. Thanks again, Tansy, for
Yeah.
such a wonderful conversation, chit chat. It was wonderful, very informative, and very inspiring. Let me tell you, Tansy, I want you to continue to push forward, and your resilience, let me tell you, it pays all the time. It pays all the time. Yes, Tansy. So you have a
Definitely.
wonderful evening, and be well.
You as well.
Peace and
You
blessings.
as well, and stay
All
safe.
all right. Stay safe.